She was the dependable one, the woman who held it all together, remembered every birthday, kept every promise, and showed up for everyone but herself. She kept her word to everyone, but herself is a raw, soulful reflection on what happens when loyalty becomes self abandonment. Through truth telling and healing, this book invites you to reclaim the promise you broke to yourself, to finally choose you without guilt, apology, or delay. Let me see the cover. She kept her word to everyone but herself. When you show up for others but leave yourself abandoned. Vicki Lemons. I'm so proud of myself. Let's read a chapter real quick together. Landed here, let's start here. We'll do chapter 4. The Quiet Lie. I'm okay. I always have this thing. I'm talking right now. I'm not reading from the book, but I have this thing. I might even said it in here. I'm not sure. But I have this thing where I always say, like, Jackie, always okay. But that's a trauma response, right? Because I'm not always okay. It's just me saying, like, I'll be able to handle it, right? So, chapter 4, The Quiet Lie of I'm okay. And when I say Jackie, always okay, from the movie Rush Hour, that's where I get that from. But anyway. Okay, I'm getting about my floors. So, that's why all the hot water, they're horrible. Anyway, focus. My ADHD is kicking in. It became your reflex, that quick automatic response that rolls off the tongue before your heart has time to protest. I'm okay. It's the universal mask for women who have learned that vulnerability makes people uncomfortable. The polite deflection that says, don't worry about me, even when every part of you is aching for someone to actually see through it. You said it when your world was crumbling. You said it when your heart was breaking. You said it when you needed someone to notice. But you also didn't want to explain. That's the cruelty of I'm okay. It's both a shield and a silent plea. You tell it to protect yourself, to stay composed, to stay light, to stay functioning. But underneath, it's the quietest cry for help you'll ever make. The truth is, pretending to be okay is a trauma response. It's what happens when you've learned that honesty about your pain will only make you feel more alone. So you adjust, you smile, you say the line, and people believe you because they want to. But what they don't see is that I'm okay becomes a prison. Every time you say it, you reinforce the walls that keep others out and you in. You start to convince yourself that silence is safer if you keep it together. Maybe you'll eventually be okay. But healing doesn't happen in pretending. It happens in permission. And one day it hits you. You don't want to be okay. You want to be real. You want to cry without apologizing. You want to say, I'm not okay, and not feel like you failed. You want to show the cracks without feeling like you have to fix them. Because okay was never the goal. Honest was. The first time you tell someone, actually, I'm not okay, you might feel exposed, but you'll also feel alive. Because that's the moment you stop surviving and start living truthfully. And that's all I'm going to give you from this book right now. But it's available on Amazon. But I will say this. I've been learning to say that, to say exactly how I feel. And what I've learned is that it does make others uncomfortable. It makes others really uncomfortable. But it makes you feel free. And you feeling free is more valuable than their uncomfortability. Because it costs them nothing to listen. It costs you everything to stop speaking how you feel. And that's just something to think about. Available on Amazon. Leave a review, please. Let me know what you think. And I always add like questions and like just affirmations, reflection prompts. Thank you for your support. God bless.